Hi everyone. So tonight I'm gonna show you a very different review. So I'm gonna show you something more towards smart home. So I've actually installed a few smart home automation in my house. So I'm gonna show you about this smart light bulb that I installed outside, so that it will automatically turn on and off the light at a certain time. And what's interesting about it is that it can actually change color as well to what you like, and it's also integrated to Google Home. So now let's see that. Okay guys, so it's actually already about 11. So the app is called Smart Home. So I actually have a few uh, bulbs installed already. So those four up there are all the smart light bulbs. The bottom one are the usual one, normal ones. So I will show you, I'll focus on the bulbs first. So I will show you how I can control it with Google Home. As you can see from the app, you can actually adjust the brightness, you can turn it off, turn it on, and you can even change the color. If you prefer it to be white, you like it yellow, it can even be funky. And oops, I accidentally it's a bit slow because they have to actually, Google have to figure out that this bulb is actually color adjustable or not, and those are all based on your connection. I have a pretty slow connection here. I'm not sure why it's not appearing. There you go. So can change it to red if I want to. Oh, one of the bulb is not connected, I guess. See, if I can change it to blue, and I can change it to the normal color again. I can dim it if I want to, or I can change it back to the current brightness that I am in right now. Alright, so I'll get back inside and I will show you you know what these things can do and how to set it up. Okay guys, so I'm back inside inside my house ready. So here's the light bulb. It's a smart light bulb, 9-watt RGB. They brand it as Bardi here, and it's usable with Google Assistant, Alexa, smart things. I don't know what's that. There's Android and iOS, so it works with Siri, and I assume Apple Home, I suppose. So maybe whoever is using Apple iPhone, they could tell me how it works over there. But I like how it works with Google Home, and like I said just now, I can change the color and everything using the Google Home. It was a lot easier, and everything was also a lot smoother. So I really liked it. So far, this brand has been one of the better brand, I would say, compared to the others. I know there are other ones that this is definitely made in China, so there are other brands that are imported under different names, and they're actually using the same Smart Life app, and they also work with Google Home and Google Assistants. But so far, based on the price and based on how reliable it is, Bardi seems to be quite good, and their pricing are also generally a bit cheaper somehow. And I know for one that I know is that they were one of the first one to bring this smart home stuff into Indonesia first. So anyway, I will show you guys how to set up the apps and everything. Here we go. Okay, so to set it up, it's actually you have to do a few things first. One of the main thing that you need to do is when you turn it on, let me find the switch here. You see how it turns on like that, right? So how do you set it up so that it's in a pairing mode? So first you go to your apps. So you go to Smart Life apps. Then after that you click the plus symbol, and then you can look at lighting, And then our lighting is actually a Wi-Fi source, so you click on the Wi-Fi one, and you put in your network. Basically, when you're connected to your Wi-Fi network, they already realize that you're connected to it. Then your password is already there, and you just click next. And so, as you can see, after you connect it to the switch, you have to turn it on and off very quick, 3 times. Then the bulb will actually go into blinking mode. So let's just do that really quick. 1, 2, 3. There you go. See, it goes on to blinking. So this is where you click next, and your phone will automatically search for that new device, and it will connect it to your network, and you can play around with that later on. So there you go, registering on cloud. There you go. So I've actually already registered this bulb as a photo studio, so you can change actually where you want it to be. You could put it as your favorite garage, wherever location it is. You can even put it on a different room. So when you're done, this is what you're gonna see. So here you can actually adjust your brightness, as you can see how dim you want it to be. Okay, this is also where you can adjust the temperature of the bulb. So you want it yellow, middle, you know, sort of like a whitish, or you want it to be a bit more bluish. But then, because this bulb is like a red, green, blue bulb, so if you go to color, you can actually play around with the color. So you can go red, yellow, green, blue, purple, you know, or very orange and yellowish. You can adjust many different things over here and there, and you can actually even change it to the scene of, say, you're working, you're reading, you know, they give you a bit more of a yellow color, you know, soft color, you know, maybe a bit more colorful, dazzling. That's about the same, but generally I don't really use this much. So I assume dazzling is they just move the color over and over again. So they just cycle through all the different colors and everything to make it seems funky. Well, there's also an option where there's music. So I guess it's based on the beat of the music, they will change the sound. So if you want, you could always do this for your home. Okay, but basically what I like to do is I like it a bit more yellowish white. It's so bright for 9 watt. Like I find it, I'm using Philips 13 watt for my other bulbs, and I think it's comparable. So I usually even set it up to like just 60% brightness, and it's pretty bright. This is 60, like you can see. So what I want to show you is that there's more stuff you can do. Like say if you look at this, you can schedule. So you can actually schedule an on and off time. So you can repeat it every day if you like, or a certain days only. So and then you can even make it so that it notifies you whenever they turn on or turn off, or whenever that thing takes into effect. So you can choose on or off. So or there's actually a even better things is that if you look at this, there is a smart function at the bottom here. So as you can see in this app, in the middle bottom section there's a smart function. If you click that, there's automation that you can do for your house. So I did a few automation. I played around with it, and so far the one that I really need the most was actually the light one. So as you can see, I actually have my switch off balcony lights during daytime. The reason why I do this is because I have my balcony lighting with a photovoltaic sensor. So basically what it does is that it senses the daylight and the nighttime, and it will on and off the lights automatically. But these things does not last very long. So after a year, they usually, there's some error to them. Like when it's cloudy, they just turn it on and everything. So I still have that active. So that's why I had to use this to make sure that when the bulb is detected to be on by the apps, during daytime, it will automatically turn it off by itself. So, and then I schedule it so that every time at 7 p.m. they will turn on at a brightness of 60%, and then when it's like 5:25 a.m. in the morning, then they will turn off the bulbs, and then in 5:40 in the evening they will turn on, but then they will not be on full power. That's what I set up the bulb to be. So that way you can adjust the amount of power they use. You can make it last longer because they will not heat up as much. So I think that's pretty much it for this Bardi light bulb. Leave a comment below and remember to subscribe, and tell me what you would like me to review maybe some other time. So have fun and good night.